Oh, video? Oh, Muriel, you're nice. I think that I don't think I can ever put myself in the place of an immigrant and truly understand what they are going through. But I try to have empathy for what they're going through and be mindful of that when I notice that the children do certain things or that the families react in a certain way. It's because of their experiences. So I think we could do a better job of helping community members and teachers and principals understand those things, you know, and you have to walk a fine line between empathy and helping them learn the culture and acclimate to that, or acculturate. You know, we don't want them to forget their culture, but they have to know that this is what the American culture expects, and you do have to kind of conform to that a little bit to be successful.
So as it stands now, where do you think schools are? Now, I know you visit the elementary schools, but even the high schools, where do you think they are in this process?
I think they're at various points. Some schools have had our kids longer and have, you know, and have foundations built, whereas other schools don't, and they're working towards it. Some schools have had our kids for a long time and have not recognized them as a group or as a community, I guess, with different needs and issues. But as a whole, I don't know that schools are very multicultural, aside from celebrating Cinco de Mayo, you know, and stuff like that. That's not multiculturalism.
Right.
That multiculturalism is throughout your building, and it's something that you value and celebrate, you know, in all different ways. So I think we're in various stages of being multicultural.
So what do you think will be the thing that would open eyes to the schools? I mean, open the schools' eyes or the principals' eyes to actually begin to recognize the cultures that are existing in their schools?
I think there's a lot we could do, like in conjunction with JVS and showing some of the video or some of the movies that they invite the public to, and having our principals see those things, going on home visits to see the families and where they come from, or going to JVS and following someone from JVS around all day, you know, and that's ideal. I don't know that that will ever happen just because of other constraints and things like that, but I think you almost have to have like some kind of simulation or something to really understand and empathize truly with families. But we could certainly do a better job of like using the videos and resources we have to educate principals and schools about here's who's coming to you and here are their needs and here's what they've experienced. So.
And one last question. When you walk into school, imagine you're an immigrant parent, only been here for a couple of months, and when you walk into school, what do you feel when you walk in? Do you feel like you're welcome there? Would you feel like, if you were a parent, would you feel welcome going in? And what particular schools do you think are more welcoming?
I guess it would depend on the school. Do you want me to name schools?
Big names.
Okay. I would say like Ed White Elementary, I would feel comfortable going into. Maybe Alan Shepard. Some of the other ones, not so much. But I would still feel very apprehensive if I didn't have literacy in my native language. Even if they did have stuff up in my native language, I wouldn't be able to read it. You know, and a lot of our buildings don't have anything up in anything more than Spanish or Somali to direct me as to where to go. I guess I would feel more comfortable at like Ed White and Alan Shepard just because there's communities there that I would assume that I would, you know, be able to go in with and get direction with somebody, but I would probably never feel comfortable going in by myself as a brand new immigrant to this country and trying to navigate a school.
I guess that's what we're here for.
Yeah. You know, and luckily we have paras in schools that can help parents in that way. You know, we never have enough office staff to accommodate all those needs.
Yeah.
But we have the instructional paras and the translating, or what are they called? The interpreter paras. So, I mean, that's what they're there for. So, we're lucky to have those in schools that can help parents. And I think we do try our best to call the school and say, this family is coming, have so-and-so in the office ready for them, and we make those accommodations and make sure that if we at all possibly can, and if we have the faculty or the staff, that we'll have someone welcome a family, let the principal know that they're coming, let the teacher know that this new group of kids is coming, that sort of thing. I think we're getting better at that. So.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.